Well, two musical powerhouses on that note. Are celebrating huge honours tonight, Brandon.
Are they?
Yeah, the first up is Taylor Swift.
Hey,
Billboard has named her the Woman of the Decade. They cite her huge accomplishments in music and activism for artists' rights as the reasons why. And Time magazine has named Lizzo the Entertainer of the Year. Time describes her like this: she's not a walking inspirational infographic. She knows that being part enough means acknowledging your imperfections, which is why it's such a relief to know that she gets down sometimes, because I know when she gets back up, she's going to bring us all with her. So a huge congratulations to both those iconic women. Erica, we know the Swifties love you. So what do you think about this choice?
I love me some Swifties. No, you know what, Brandon? Let me just be very clear about this, because Taylor is being honored as the Artist of the Decade by Billboard. Billboard means money. Billboard means people are listening to your music. And what this woman has done, and the reason why people have asked me, like, how long have you been a Taylor Swift fan? I didn't even realize how much of a fan of this woman I was until she started her social activism. Because it's not just artist rights that she's standing up for. She stood up for women's rights. She's taking things that have personally happened to her and saying that this is where the buck stops. So when she took the man to court over groping her and she won that, that was a major win for other women. In 2010, when Fearless, before she even crossed over into mainstream from country, was a big deal. That earned her a Grammy for Album of the Year. She was the youngest artist ever to earn that, and that was 10 years ago. Now this woman is turning 30, and she's decided that every negative experience is going to be a positive experience for the person coming up behind her. Who was the last person I talked about doing that on the show? Gabrielle Union. Anytime you take your privilege and you use that privilege in order to empower a generation behind you or people that you don't want to see struggle the way that you struggled, that is the way that you become an icon. That is iconic status. And as far as Lizzo goes, as our Entertainer of the Year, in terms of Time magazine, very important. You're taking someone who has been told their entire life, you are not what we're looking for. You are the antithesis of what will be mainstream and popping. And she said, I am not going to change for you. I'm going to find power in who I am. And that's the reason why people stand for her. So I commend both of these women, because it's well-deserved and it's a very, very courageous position to be in.
It makes me think about Lizzo the other day, when obviously we saw her at the Staples Center and everyone was calling at her, and even though I said I felt it was a little inappropriate, but she's been named Entertainer of the Year, so that's what she was doing, that's what we all spoke about, so she's living up to her title, clearly.
Absolutely.
Erica? That was good.
It was fire.
That was good.
Well, it's real.
No,
I mean, people ask, and I'm like, I get that, because I feel those responsibilities.
It is real, because I read the article, the interview with her in Billboard, and she was talking about how antiquated the contractual system is when it comes to artists. And then it led me to go look up some artists who have been messed over by the record labels. TLC, Prince. Warner Brothers wouldn't let Prince purchase his own original music as well. So I see what you're saying. I know why you're passionate about it, because we've had talks about contracts and that sort of thing. So, hey, I mean, I'm on board. I'm on board. Not because they keep atting me, but I'm on board because I like what she's doing.